Today, we go through a very interesting story. We are in China, and we will discuss how a big, large company was able to spun out a new company based on an innovative product. And so it's my pleasure to welcome on stage George Yao. George is the founder and now is the CEO of BOE EWIN. Hi, George.
Yeah, hi.
So, George, I think your story of innovation, that's something that, by the way, has been recognized, the ability as a large group like BOE to innovate, and specifically BOE Art Cloud, has been recognized one of the among the corporate startup stars. And so I think it would be interesting for our audience, first of all, to get a bit of understanding of the larger BOE Group, again, to explain what they do. And specifically, then we will deep dive into the story that you are one of the protagonists. And the story is substantially the one that brought you to turn a product into a new company. That is, the product was iGallery, and why there was the need for having a separate company to run it. But let's start from the origin. Let's start from BOE as a group and BOE Art Cloud, and then we come closer to the topic of the discussion, that is BOE EWIN.
Okay, thank you. It's my pleasure to get to this communication. In fact, BOE is the honestly number one provider on semiconductor display market. Almost 1/3 of the global display panel come from BOE. You can know such as iPhone, iPad, and Mac, and also other brands such as Samsung, LG, Huawei, Dell, HP, and also automotive. They also have a more and more display panel worldwide. So it's a very, very interesting market, because now people are going to a very vivid digital world. So if we want to communicate with the digital world, we need a display panels. So BOE is continuing to do some R&D for how about the display in the future. So we think one interesting area is the display and the culture. In future, digital display device will be a very good, very important device to let more people learn more about culture. So we did an innovative product that's iGallery. Just behind me, here's our iGallery there. Here, and we also have very small size, such as pad. We will, honestly, with our innovative display technology, we will make the digital device to show the painting artworks like the real artworks. So we did a lot of technology development on this, and also we set up the international standard for the display, how to show the artworks. So that's approved in ITU, the International Telecom Union. Yeah. So that's the start of this business. We call it a BOE Art Cloud. We want to build up not just the device, also the content platform. We cooperate with a lot of museums in China and also overseas. We also work with a lot of Western country museums, such as Louvre. There's also a lot of other works. They also need some way to let more Chinese people, more people all over the world to know this kind of contents, such as this one is Van Gogh, yeah. The sunflower, and also a lot of famous paintings. Now through our continually working, we already have more than 1 million this kind of device in hospital, in school, in museum, in hotel, and a lot of family. So I think it's a very, very interesting thing for us to do, to let people know more about the culture worldwide. So I think it's also a very, very good things for the society. And because this kind of business is not just the hardware, not just the device. It's a lot of new technology, such as not just hardware, also software, and also technology on contents, and a lot of things we should combine together. And the business model is also much different from the former business
display, yes.
So we face some problem, how to run this business, how to manage this kind of new business. So at the last, we think we need to build up a more and more independent company to do it. So BOE is still the #1 shareholder of BOE, this company. And we also ask more fund from outside and more investors join to make this company more independent. And our plan is to IPO independently in future. So it's a very important direction, decision in BOE Group also. So that the team can run this business faster and more efficient. So I think it's a good decision. And now we rename the company is not just a BOE Art Cloud. We renamed it as a BOE EWIN. Yeah. Yes. And after we did it, now the company grows very, very fast. In 4 years, we get 20 times growth in 4 years. So it's also very exciting. Yeah, thank you.
Can you give us some numbers in terms of how large is the EWIN, BOE EWIN now?
Until now, combined with compare with the BOE's group business, is still small. It's around $200 million US.
Revenue, yes, that is not small again. Again, compared to the larger BOE Group is small, yes. But for being
more than 20 billion US dollar, so it's still small. Yeah, but we will keep faster growth, and my vision is to create a new BOE, a new more than 10 billion US dollar business in the future. Yeah.
And that's the business model of BOE EWIN, because again, you are producing these iGallery displays, and then obviously you say there is the software for treating the art, but again, what about the contents? It's something that, again, people get the display and then the art's concepts change, you need to license them from somewhere. How does it work?
model we think is to make a hardware and software combined business. If we think about business model, we should think about the sceneries or as applications where people need it. Now we have three main areas. First one is when I say the place they need we call it culture and tourism. Mm-hmm. Culture and tourism application, such as the museum, a lot of places they need a culture, and they need to give people more innovative experience. So this is first one. We did a lot of some kind of exciting application already. And the second one, we will focus on as education for child, such as in the hotel and outside the hotel, we will give them a lot of very, very good and eye-friendly display devices for them to learn more efficient and also can get the content very, very easy. And also we build up content platform for education with our devices such as this one. Yeah, mm-hmm. For the user experience is much better than iPad. Why? Because it's more, good for your eyes. Yeah. And also have a free good. We also have our app store just for education. More than
it's very focused on what you're doing. Yes.
Yeah, 3,000. This kind of education apps for children. And the third area, now we will more focus on eye healthcare, because now in China, more than 50% of the children face for the problem of your eyes. I don't know how to say it in myopia.
Yeah, myopia. Yes.
Myopia. Yeah. So it's a very serious problem in China. So we will make the total solution for the society, how to help the child to protect their eyes. We build up a special room for child to know their eyes and how to protect their eyes. And we also have some solutions with our eye-friendly displays to enhance the circumstance to help people to protect their eyes. And this is the three application for us. For first one, our business is such we sell the iGallery. It's for family and for B2B also, and we build up the digital art museum. We now have built the first one in Suzhou. It's a very, very special museum, and people will go there. We sell tickets, and also we make a lot of unique big devices, just a little like the MSG Sphere in Las Vegas.
Yeah,
very, very big. We did a lot in China already, but not so big as them because they invest $2 billion US. It's huge.
Again, in Vegas, when they do things, they do them properly.
Yeah, we did something like, I don't know, can you hear clear or not, but I can show you some case here with my phone. Yeah, can you hear?
Yes, we can see
it. Yes. It's a very, very big roof. We make the roof as a very special screen to show a lot of cultural contents, but also we have a business model for advertisement. So innovative display in the city will make a very unique experience and also get a lot of commercial value. So this is what we did in China already. Yeah.
That's cool.
So very, very huge screen. And also I can show you another case is we are doing. This is very special. You can see it's just like this one, just like a ball, a barrel in the center of the city. It's digital, can show very, very innovative content. And also inside it's immersive. We can,
Okay, that's cool.
inside it is also around 2,000 square meters. And yeah, in immersive display inside. So we can do the culture show, and also we can do the special event, and also the famous brand can launch their innovative product there. So a lot of things we can do in the city. And for outside, with our very unique solution, brands also can put their advertisement there. So it's very innovative, but also have a good commercial value. So what we did from iGallery, but not just, I think it's a new style of iGallery. You know, we also did the Beijing Winter Olympic Games, the digital show in the studio. So we will do more innovative things for the city, and also have a very good business value, as commercial value. So that's what we are doing. Well, we did it. So we think for the culture and the tourism application, we can do more. Every area, every industry, we can use our, culture and technology combined solution to tell the story of every industry, every segment of the society. I think that will be build up a more beautiful digital world, and to tell the story much better than before. So I think in the future, such as the museum, and if you think about the industrial park, there will be showroom. Yeah, every company have their showroom. We can make the showroom more vivid, and also more interface. So there will be digital, there will be more interface, and there will be much better to tell the story of the company, of the city, of the museum, of the society. Yeah, that's what we want to do a lot in the future. And
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, Joel, because again, what you said is very relevant. And again, we've been discussing over the past few years about the metaverse. Again, us going into the digital world and having everything inside the digital world. What you're doing here, you are still in the physical world, but you are a certain way you are metaversing it. Again, you are enabling buildings substantially, because again, when you go to displays that big, substantially we are building new kind of buildings, display that are becoming buildings when you can have an immersive experience. So substantially is something between the original concept of the metaverse on the one hand and the old fashioned world when you walk into things, right? You walk into big display and you get a culture show, you are having a experience. How do you see that?
Yeah. I think metaverse is a very interesting thing for us. I think what we are doing is use our innovation. We want to make the city, make the society more creative. Because AI will be AGI era coming. a lot of things will did by machine, but creation is the most important things for people. So what the digital art museum and also this kind of innovative place, we want to show to people and to the children is the most important thing is to how to let people know more about the creative things. And if such as children come to our digital art museum, come to our place, they will feel more about how can I say, innovation, feel more about creative things. I think it's a very, very important things for our next generation. You know, in China, I don't think that the education system in China is good because it's not, honestly, children is not be encouraged so a lot for do creative things. So I think I will encourage more choice, more children to come to our digital art museum, come to these kind of things, that then know about the technology in future, and that then know more about the culture and art. Art is also very, I think, creative things that people more children need to know. So that's my one of my vision. Yeah. So I have no very, very deep thought about a metaverse because we don't do VR. Because why? I don't want a VR to cover your eyes. I think that will be not good for your eyes, and because it's too close to your eyes. And everything we did, such as our the devices, the very important thing for us is two things. First one is healthier. Our display will be much healthier than the common display because we do a lot of work together with the hospitals, with university experts to do more healthier display. So I don't want to use VR because VR until now I don't think it will be good for your eyes. That one is very important. And the second one for me is we want to make the display, make the screens more creative. So creative and healthier is my very, very important, principle. Yeah.
No, I think it makes sense. But at the end, what you're doing is you are producing an alternative version of metaverse, a bit less meta, a bit more real, but substantially, if you are enabling a digital museum, if you are with your big displays, when you can walk into the displays or you enter a studio, your display can present a lot of things substantially, you are bringing the metaverse into the concrete world. And again, that is the way I see what you guys have been doing. That is substantially, it is not the metaverse as was originally conceived, but it's something that is definitely moving in that direction, obviously with your own approach. And going back to the last question, and then going back to the decision to spun out EWIN from BOE. Again, you already said, but it's important probably to point out the reason why you need to have a separate company. Because again, BOE is a big, it's mostly focused on manufacturing those displays. I believe that EWIN is more focused on producing the contents and producing different ways of empowering those displays. I think the production still stays with BOE, if I'm not wrong, and you are focused on finding new ways of enabling those displays. Can you help us to understand why it was needed to separate the company? You already say, but I think it's an important point.
Yeah. I think there's also another reason for why we make the company more independent is BOE Group even we make it more independent, they can still work together very well. Why? Because we have a new BOE EWIN have new business model, have a lot of innovative things, combine more. We will build more our content platform. A lot of things we will do. Honestly, new things, but still, most of the business is based on display. So BOE will, even they just not control the company, but the BOE EWIN and the BOE Group can also have a very, honestly, close relationship for make the innovation, such as our iGallery need a very unique display panel. Our digital art museum is also need a lot of new innovative display technology. And also for manufacturer, BOE Group also can support us a lot. So yeah, so that's why they can, okay, you can run the business more independent. We can still connect very close. So then no need to worry about the strategy from the strategy side. Yeah. So the big strategy of BOE Group is empower IoT by display. So they want to empower more and more innovative company to do more applications for display. So BOE EWIN will be one, the ecosystem company of BOE Group. So that's BOE Group's strategy. So even that BOE EWIN go outside more independent, but is still, under the whole strategy of BOE Group. Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's still the big manufacturing capacity stands, right?
Yeah.
Because you do not produce your own device.
Yeah. BOE Group will help us to manage the do the manufacture and the support BOE EWIN. Yeah.
So you're still there. You increase the business of BOE by finding new application for their own legacy product that are displays, because you are giving new use cases for their own displays. You are innovating, widening the opportunity for use of the display. I think it is a very, very interesting story of innovation, and I think it's super interesting to have the opportunity to deep dive. So thank you, George, for your time, and congratulations for all the work you guys have been doing, and keep up. We'll definitely touch base again in a while to understand how much progress and how much innovation BOE EWIN will bring on the market. Congratulations.
Thank you. One more small things I want to show you.
Sure.
It's just an iPhone. We think about the innovative displays, not just creative and not just healthier, but also more low, more sustainable, more low power display. So, it's very important for the society. Yeah. So we do the more innovative display with low power display. We call it e-paper display. So this is the case of my phone. I can change the contents pretty easy. I can show you just maybe 10 seconds. I can show it as the picture of my song. Very soon I will change the contents with our app, and now it's changing the contents. So there will be change very soon. Yeah.
Change the back. Okay.
So we call it a digital case of your phone. So they no need power, no need any power. We just use NFC to give them power. It's a very thin cover with our display, but use NFC. There's the circuit inside here, and this is the display. So just very, very low power we give them to change the color, and after change, just like paper, no need any power. So
That's
I think
cool.
it's also a very interesting things we will do in future. We will make our iGalleries, no need a cable, no need plug there. So that will be also interesting future we will do. Yeah.
No, I think it's definitely a step into sustainability. And by the way, this application for the cover is super cool. I want one. Thank you, George.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure.